Hello, this is Davide Biocchi speaking, and this is my weekly intermarket analysis. Let's start with the euro dollar as usual. And as we can see, the euro dollar was capable to come back again to the price of 1.10, where the market reacted, and then it was down again. So now it's very close to 1.09. So let's see if this will be something like a double top and the market will come down. So maybe we can see this support again, or if the market will still remain here, consolidate the price, and then try again to go above that level. So later around 1.107 or later also 1.125 here. So this is interesting. Today there's also, let's say, the crude oil that is very close to the price of $73 per barrel. That means that the market is very close to test again the area of the resistance, that was the ex-support, now resistance. Here we go with the price. So the market remained for a long time, let's say, in this level, where it can re-enter again in case of a price above the level of 73. Then here below, the two supports are 67 and 64 in a row. Also, the gold is very interesting because there was recently the new all-time high that was also, let's say, caused by some stop losses, probably. Some traders were hunting some stop losses here, and then the market came down a little bit below the price of 2000, but more or less this is the area in which the market is congesting. So the area around 1980 to 2080. So this $100 up and down here where the market is, and I mean, it seems it will continue remaining around this level. Also, if we have a look at the TLT, so Treasury long term, it's really interesting to see that the market went above the previous resistance. It was and still is very strong, but right now it has to face this level that is a very strong level of resistance. So let's see if the market will be able to go through, and then there's another additional very strong level up here, or if it will be rejected by this level and we will see, let's say, some yields coming, rebounding, let's say, recovering from the present price. Don't forget that for what concerning the 10 years T-note, we are very close to 3.9% of yield. It's very low. Okay, then let's switch to the stock indices. Let's say the Euro Stock 50 did something like the new high over the last 22 years. The all-time high goes back to the previous century, 1999. So let's say that it was a very strong movement, and the market is now consolidating. Just to understand if there's a possibility even to go above that level, or if the market need, let's say, the price to go a little bit back. So let's see what is going to happen, and it seems that something similar is also happening on the German DAX. Again, we have seen a new all-time high, even above a price of 17,000, exactly was 17,770. So it's really an incredible price, more than 400, very close to 500 points above the previous all-time high that was recorded in July. So this is a very interesting situation. Let's see what is going to happen. But now the moment is more, let's say, interesting for what concerning the US indices, where we have seen, let's say, this is a situation where we have seen the Nasdaq performing a new high here. So very interesting, the situation that we have here. And we have to see, because we are already around that level, if the market will be able to go through and then to go above that level, or will remain around there. And a similar situation we have on the S&P 500. Very close to the previous high, very close, but not yet at the top. So let's say that this will be probably something very interesting for this week. Will be able, the S&P 500, to go and test the previous record high? This is really interesting. The first level of support is below here. So let's see if this will be reality. Don't forget that we already went through the triple witches last Friday, so everything is happening now is already, let's say, looking to 2024, because all the decays, expiry days and so on will work in that new year. So let's see what is going to happen. Thank you very much for being here. This is Davide from Italy. Ciao, ciao. Bye-bye.